One life, one decade, one chance to grow while it still matters. Welcome back for day 100 of completing my 20s.
A girl likes you, but you don't know. You don't know. Once a girl likes you, but you don't know. You don't know. Maybe you knew it was.
Alrighty guys, so I'm out here in nature. I'm at a different park today. Not the average nature reserve that I'm usually at. My camera is low-key set up super skep right now, but if I can get it right, I feel like it'd be a perfect angle. Yep, and I was right. So I'm out here at a different park, and I am just, taking a walk. I finished up upper body day. I really enjoyed the new split today. I feel like I hit a lot of fundamental parts, and it also helped me test out my weight as far as the heaviest I should go and where I should start out for all these weights in order for me to do 2 sets till actual failure between 4 and 6 reps. So it helped with that. But what I wanted to talk about in today's video is solutions to issues that people think that they have, or just solutions in general. So I was watching this video today, and it pretty much said, it was from Dr. K. If you guys have ever heard him, he's a he's like a doctor. He's obviously has a doctorate, but he does these podcasts with other psychiatrists and just has these conversations and stuff. You guys should look into him. He's really educated. But I was watching his video, and he said if there's a lot of solutions to a problem, then the odds are there is no actual solution. And for example, when you get a cut, you use Neosporin. Everybody goes to Neosporin. If you have a headache, everybody goes to a Tylenol or Advil. Something that everybody goes to resolve this issue. But if you were to take something that boosts your strength, there's so many things out there. People will tell you to take terkesterone, if you guys have ever heard of that. And there's other supplements that do help with muscle growth, but they're not going to make you build muscle without putting in the work to build muscle. And that's just a small example. There's also other things like, how do I stop being lazy? Well, you can try taking caffeine, or you can try being more disciplined. There's just a lot of, there's not an actual finite solution. You might find these things that help with these things, but there's so many different solutions versus if you break your knee, you're going to need surgery. That's what everybody does. There's that one solution that's established by now that everybody does, because that's what we've realized is the answer to that solution. So if you're asking yourself, if you're finding yourself in positions where you're having a ton of solutions to a question, the problem is more likely internal. And you need to find a way to internally change your mindset in order to really figure out how to fix a problem yourself. So I feel like it's just important for people to realize that, because a lot of people think that, this is going to fix this, or this is going to fix this, relying on external factors to fix something that we would already have 100% solution for if there was a solution. It's been so many years for these things. So another thing's like sleeping. There's melatonin. Everybody uses melatonin, but there's 100 other things that help with better sleep, or it's hard for me to think of specific examples now, because I'm just, every time I get on spot, but I feel like you guys can kind of understand what I'm saying. And so I hope that you guys can use that as valuable advice in order to figure out, if you're having any problems right now, that if you're finding yourself having a lot of different solutions, the odds are there are none, and you need to find self-fulfillment and enlightenment. That's what will make you wake up or realize or become disciplined or stay more consistent, is once you realize it's an internal factor that you need to change within yourself in order to have the solution. That is the solution, is finding what you need to find within you in order to execute things properly to create this solution to whatever problem you feel like you're having. If there's not a direct answer for your problem, then it's in here and you need to figure it out yourself, and you need to come to that realization. That's the first thing. Quit trying to find other external things to fix the problem that you know is internal that you need to fix yourself. So, thank you guys for watching. This is day 100 of completing my 20s. Like, subscribe. This is a journey where I go through my 20s, sharing advice, taking you guys through my life, trying to improve myself physically, mentally, financially, and just every way possible so I can be exactly where I want to be when I'm 30. I've been trying to add more effort into these videos. Sorry, it's getting very dark here. I've been trying to add more effort into these videos, putting in more time. And I think one thing I'm going to start doing is Cinematic Sunday. So on Sundays, I'm going to make a very cinematic video for you guys. And this will be to work with my creativity. And instead of just doing what I normally do, it can save me, it can help make the ideas that I bring to you every day a little more valuable, because I'm taking a day out. So I'm not put on the pressure. And like I said, I want to test my creativity and give myself a challenge. So that's something I'm going to start doing. So this Sunday, be looking forward to that. It might not be my best one, but it's a start. And then every Sunday, I'm going to try and get better and better at it. So this is day 100 of completing my 20s. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe for more.